back to my channel. Kimberly here. Thank you for stopping by. And as you can see from the thumbnail and title, I've got a few Amazon finds. Since that's why you're here, let's not mess around and jump right on into it. So let's start with some of my travel essentials. It's a pill organizer and I highly recommend it. It's got, what are we looking at, 2, 4, 7 sections of pills that you can organize. This is good for aspirin, Midol, Dramamine, and the one thing I highly recommend when traveling, melatonin. I don't know about you, but sometimes I end up getting so hopped up looking for my departure, my flights, my this, and you know, by the time I get to the hotel and want to wind down, it may be hard. So having melatonin, aspirin, and all those other things, clutch. So another recommendation I have for travel is an atomizer. You may be familiar with this. You simply take your cologne, pop off the top, give this several pumps, and what I like about this brand is you can see how much you're actually putting in there. If you're a person who likes to mix your fragrances, no problem. You pump from this one, get your other one, pump from that too, bam, it's mixed in a bottle. Very convenient, super small, and as you can see, it's a whole lot more convenient than carrying this big bottle, right? All right, one more thing I like is this very small jewelry box. I don't wear a whole lot of different jewelry items, so this is just perfect for me. They have some larger ones if you like, but although I don't wear a lot, this does actually hold a lot. You can put your necklaces here. The first compartment, of course, has the mirror, and you're able to put your stud earrings there. You've got rings, all those things that we love to store, and it's just in this small, convenient zipper case. So for me, this is one of those very simple but useful and effective items that helps out. You know how you get your makeup and you have your sponge, you've done all that, and you want to put it away where? When you put it inside your bag, it kind of messes up the other items, right? But you just pop it in here, and all of your other things are protected from getting messy. So that's another good item. Is it clutch? No. But is it ideal? I think so, yes. Another item I want to share with you is this. Check out the sleek design of it. It's really no bigger than a mirror, I would say, but when you open it up, you've got yourself a keyboard. This is able to connect to 3 of your devices. So for me, it's pretty good for connecting to my phone. I don't really like to look at those small letters and do all that typing that way. And pulling out my keyboard just makes it a lot more convenient. It also comes with a stand for your phone. And as I mentioned before, you can connect it to a few devices. So by the time I'm done with this, I feel like I've got myself a little mini office. I can pull it down on the tray and just work conveniently from there. So this is a clutch, but really is helpful. Love it. For me, I would say yes, it actually is clutch, because again, I don't like looking at such small print and letters, and I don't believe it's really healthy. Finally, you've got all those little items that I was just telling you about. You might want to put it in a carry-on. Here, I've got a backpack. This is a very nice travel backpack. Let me show you a few details about it. Like a lot of backpacks, you're able to slide this onto your luggage. What's unlike many others is on the bottom, there's a compartment here in which you can put your shoes. It also has holes in case you're just coming back from the beach and your swimsuit is still wet, so that's helpful. While I'm in the back, I'll also show you this compartment, little padded area in which you can put your passport and things like that and have it against your body as opposed to having it in the front where it's a little more accessible to others. Speaking of the front, here we are. We've got several little zippers here, making it convenient because I don't know about you, but I seem to always have little knickknacks and things I want to get to, whether it's my snacks, my books, my phones, whatever's, all convenient and easy to reach. Right in here. I love that it has multiple zippers. Look, zippers, really? I love that it has multiple zippers that allow you to get in and out of what you need. You're able to tighten it, you know, to make sure that it fits airline requirements. Of course, you've got the standard charger here. Just a very good bag. Open pockets on this side. I can't say enough about it. This is just a great backpack. And I was concerned initially when I got it in pink. I was like, oh darn, that wasn't smart because I'm going to shove it under, other airline seats and things like that. But as it turns out, it's been able to maintain its cleanliness. I have come home and just rubbed it off with one of my, what do you call those, magic erasers? And no problem. It's also water resistant. So another item I found very convenient is this little cup holder here. As you can see, it just folds down super easy. I can slip it into my backpack. Now I had one before, it was of a plastic nature, and I found that when I got ready to actually jet off, it didn't fit so easily in my backpack. This, however, just slides right over your luggage. You can put your water bottle on one side, and then your iced coffee or beverage of your choice right there in the other side. And I thought that was super convenient, easy to grab and get to, especially if I'm kind of sitting waiting for my next flight or whatever. And then once boarding call happens, collapse it, slide it into your backpack, and you're good to go. All right. I'm one of those people who's always pretty much prepacked. Another item I want to talk about is this handy fan here. As you can see, it's just a small little fan, has a cute little bear designed face. You pull it down by the face, open it up, and you've got yourself a fan. We've seen and it's a pretty powerful fan, I should add. We've seen plenty of people just kind of cooling themselves this way with their fan. But what I really like about this one is you bend it back, you can sit it down on your table. Well, it stops anytime it hits me. But you can sit it down on your table, and voila. I really wish I'd had this in Jamaica when I was eating outdoors and mosquitoes were going crazy on me. Had I had this fan, I would have been able to just blow them away and easily enjoy my meal. So this item, I would say, is clutch. All right, so I definitely want to move on to a few of my home items. There's not a whole lot that I'm going to show you, although there's a lot that I actually have. I have this throw here. It is luxuriously soft. Love that. What I also like about it is what you have on the front is also what you have on the back. So there's not that, you know how you get some blankets and they have that scratchy under layer? Not that with this. I liked it so much that I found some pillows that complement it and go with it as well. I think it makes for a good set. It is not a crystal clear snow white, but rather a beigey kind of white. All right, so something else I want to talk about isn't luxurious, glamorous, or soft at all. In fact, it is a rather hard item, but I think it's a necessary item. It's just a little squatter potty type of thing. And if you don't know about these, I'm here to tell you, these are very helpful when you need to go. Okay, so what research has found is that the way we sit upright isn't ideal for us to go, but rather we should be in a squatting position. 90% of people, I believe, report that when they're sitting in this squatting position, it is easier for them to go. Another 70 some odd percent say that when they go, it's a lot faster. I mean, and this is just great. When I'm not using it as a squatter potty, a lot of times Callie is using it as a step stool. So dual purpose, I guess. She steps up to the sink, brushes her teeth and all that junk. But yeah, like I said, not glamorous, but I think very clutch. Here I've got a set of acrylic containers. They're just plastic. I like this one in particular because I use a lot of these little wipes. And I just like the way it holds it, makes it easily accessible for me, and just good for my exfoliating or makeup wipes. So these are pretty good. See? And hard to hold on to. Since we're onto acrylics, let's just stick with that for just a little bit, and I'll show you my headband stand. Just a super easy thing. You just clip your headbands on there. As you can see, I often wear headbands, I have several. In fact, I was looking and realized that all of my headbands came from Amazon as well. By the way, I do not have an Amazon storefront, so everything you see is truly something that I'm sharing with you because I think you might find it useful, because I know I have. All right, so next up, I've got my sunglasses holder. Very convenient. It was very easy to assemble. It's just a matter of putting together the top, bottom, and a pole on there, and bam, I've got my little rotating options here. All right, and so the last acrylic thing I'm going to show you is this case here. here. I use this as a protective case, as you can see, for my investment pieces. I don't like to have them in the dust bag in my closet area, so I put it in this. Here it is. It's protected from dust. No harm, no foul. Now this I did also have to assemble, but it was also very easy. And what I like about it is the very simple magnetic closure that you have. So these are my items, I guess, basically from my closet area, all acrylic for the home. But I'm going to have to move the camera around to show you one more very important home item that I love. All right, so for this Amazon find, I've got you here in Callie's room where we're looking at her tent. This tent to me has just been such a wonderful addition to her bedroom. I also purchased a carpet to go along with it. The dimensions fit very nicely with it. But what I love about it is just a magical little area with the stars and such for us to sit and read. And I'm sitting in it now. As you can see, I'm sitting in it and it's really roomy. I can reach up to the top and still not quite touch the top of it. So she and I sit in here together, we read stories. As a teacher, of course, I think it's very important that you have a special area for reading, and this for us has been exactly that. Wonderful, wonderful addition to her bedroom. Excuse me. So the last thing I'm going to talk to you about is just a few pieces of fashion. Although I've gotten several more from Amazon, I'm only going to speak on 3 pieces because I feel like my video is already long enough. I'll insert a clip of me wearing a couple of the other pieces, but in the meantime, I've got this little 2-piece that I think is great for travel or just being casual. You can dress it down with a pair of tennis shoes or dress it up with a pair of heels. Either way you want to go. I think this outfit works well for that. And cut. So that is it for my Amazon must-have, want-to-have, clutch-haves, what have you. I hope you have found something of interest or use. All of the links will be in the description box below. And thanks again for tuning in. If you want to see more outfits and things that I have, please feel free to click onto my brunch video and I'll see you over there. Take care.